thought this day would come. We're about to do something I never thought we would have to do. We got a compression test, the JZ. When I was bleeding it the other day, I noticed some residue that looked like oil in the coolant, and Nicole has been driving it around and said that it's staying somewhere around 200, which is kind of abnormal, considering it used to run around 180. We've bled it and bled it and bled it and bled it, and I'm just really hoping it's not a head gasket. What do you think about this, Alberto?
I thought when you popped the hand in the hood, I thought you were just gonna clean it or something.
No. That's how a JZ should work. Every time you pop the hood, you should just be cleaning things. My hypothesis, no one ever overheated it on track. Maybe that one instance where I drove her car and it overboosted to like 28 PSI, even though it was like for a half of a second, maybe the car leaned out and just, I don't know, cooked the head gasket in a small area. It seems very unlikely, and I really hope that that's not the case, but I don't know. Maybe I should try bleeding it first? Should I try bleeding it again, Alberto, or should I just do a compression test?
This compression test, it is cold too, so you might as well.
I also have another hypothesis. Alberto, remember how I noticed there was like all the water sprayed around the bay?
Yeah.
Maybe, because we were thinking that maybe this cap leaked. It's very possible that it did get hot and we just didn't know because maybe, again, there was some air in the system.
Yeah, that cap was definitely spraying all over the side.
Stupid air causing problems. I know they're labeled, but I pretty often get confused about how these coil packs go in, so I tried to just lay them out on the floor nicely, exactly how they go back in the car. Kind of a cool setup. It's refreshing working on something that isn't Nissan because it's designed so much differently. Quick inspection of the plugs shows that her car is running a little bit rich, which we already know. If you guys ever look on her car when she's wide open throttle, it's like in the mid 10s, which is definitely rich. I don't know why. It's just always always been like that. What is nice though is they all look like they're pretty even, which is a good sign, at least if you want to call it that. You should probably note that this is a cold compression test. I'm not looking for high numbers. I'm just looking for continuity across all 6. Trying to watch it from in the car, but it doesn't work the best. Cylinder 1, about the same on 2. Cylinder number 3, we're looking good so far. Still looking good on number 4. Cylinder number 5 looks good too. And to be honest, I don't know whether I want cylinder number 6 to be good or to be bad, because if it's good, then it means I'll probably spend another couple days trying to chase whatever the heck's going on with this car. It's the moment of truth right here. Let's see. Looks like all 6 cylinders have good compression. Mystery overheating problems yet again. Alberto, tell them how stoked you are.
Not really.
Yeah, me neither. Stupid purple 240. It clearly still has air in the system, but I don't understand why. It doesn't make sense because I've bled this car so many times. There must be a leak somewhere. Whatever's in there is just super, super weird. I don't get it. After like 20 minutes of bleeding, Alberto's here looking at it, shaking his head, saying it doesn't look good.
Here's the thing. We've seen a lot of bubbles, but the water level is not going down. So it's not like it's like you bubble out and the water takes part of it.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Like they say, when you make a bubble, then when you make the bubble, the water occupies the spot that the air came out. So the level does, you have to have water. It's saying the same.
Bubbles are being created by something, aka compression from the engine, aka bad head gasket, aka should have done an SR20.
Well, the only possibility that I see of this is when you did that, you probably lifted the head a little bit and stretch the stock bolts when you went to 28 PSI.
I can't win. As of right now, I would say there's probably a 75% chance that her car has a bad head gasket. Alberto thinks that moment when the car hit like 28 PSI, it probably stretched the stock head studs. Didn't realize it right away, even drove a whole event with it, and I think that it maybe was just slowly eating away at the head gasket. In case you forgot, basically, I did 1/2 of a pull with the turbo not hooked up to the wastegate, and it overboosted, and now, unfortunately, the JZ is, it's mad, as Trevor would say. It's a mad JZ. My wheels are getting powder coated, so I have Nicole's on temporarily just so I can roll it around. They kind of look cool, don't they? I like them. If you guys are wondering why Nicole hasn't been in the videos, it's because she's been very upset with me about blowing her head gasket. All jokes aside, she hasn't been feeling that well, so that's also why I've been having a harder time filming lately. She hasn't been feeling the best, so I'm just trying to be there for her if she needs me to run and go grab her something, or just helping her out. Sick Nicole's favorite is some unsalted crackers, unsweetened applesauce, chicken in stars, and some water. Look at this little tray, it's so cute. All right, so I got one more thing for you guys, and it's inside of this box right here. What could it possibly be? No way! It's a Pop-Tart and milk! That's my favorite! I'd like to give a massive shout out to Pop-Tarts for sponsoring this video. I'm just kidding. That'd be sick though. Imagine just getting a box in the mail that comes with a pre-made Pop-Tart and milk. That'd be sick. I'm gonna make that a new business model and you guys can go fund me. All jokes aside, inside of this box, we have this box. And inside of this box, we have more boxes. Well, would you look at that? So I currently have Thrustmaster's, I think it's called T3PA pedal set for my simulator. Matt the Ginge actually recommended that I try this one because I was having a hard time with left foot braking. In addition to having this little rubber piece back here that gives the brake pedal probably a bit more realistic feel, before the other one felt more like, just like, it was very hard to modulate. This pedal set can also be mounted inverted, something like this. So it should feel more realistic in terms of the pedals. I'm guessing you would just swap the gas pedal and the clutch. That's really cool. The inverted frame just was able to remove just with a little snap ring. And now is the fun part, trying to climb underneath there and get rid of my old Thrustmaster pedal set for this new one. My cable management still isn't perfect on the simulator setup, but I've never really been able to dedicate time to cleaning things up. I will show you though, back here, I did spend quite a deal of time trying to zip tie all the wires up to try to make it look a little bit cleaner than it probably would. I even got some cool little Velcro mounts for the surge protector. But this rat's nest I really got to deal with up here, and the router or whatever this thing's called, just kind of balancing up there is kind of sketchy. For now though, I'm pretty happy. It's been treating me right, and I figure what better way to end this video showing the new pedal set than to do a pedal cam while I'm playing a little bit. Thought it should be pretty fun. So anyway guys, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm just trying to play some drifting. And I'm getting this message, can't reach Oculus runtime service. So I Google it and find out that every Oculus Rift in the world doesn't work. What the heck? Should have got the HTC, that's what I'm saying.